Good day everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are putting up something different. I'm playing a game called Planet Zoo. So basically what you do is you build and control your own zoo. So as you can see, I have started already, but I'm going to start a new game in sandbox mode just to show you guys the ropes and give you a feel of what the game is about. So you click on sandbox. Okay, then that's my save game, so then I'll go to create new sandbox zoo. So you create what zoo you want, so like your biome, so you get desert, grassland, tropical, temperate, tundra and tundra. So I normally go for either desert or grassland because they give you the biggest space, so we'll go for grassland. And then you select your continents: Africa, Asia, Oceania, Europe, North America, South America. So I always play in Africa, so let's be different this time and we'll go to Europe. Okay, then you select your difficulty level. It's entirely up to what you guys want and how you feel about the game. And then you just give your game, your zoo a name, so we'll just go start a zoo, just so that you guys can, so I'm going to do like a series on this. So then you go create zoo, and then obviously it loads. So we'll just need to wait for it to load up. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's kind of cute how the little bear just walks on the bottom of the screen. There we go. So now this is your zoo here. So all this brown open space is what you've got to build. So if you look very carefully along the edge, you'll see like a white dotted line. That's your, like, the boundary of your zoo. You can't build past that. So, and then at the sides here, you got all your information. So you got your help key, your Zoopedia, which gives you all the information about your zoo and about the animals. So like if you want to do some research on an animal before you purchase it in your zoo, you can go there. Then you got your notification timeline, which at the moment there's nothing because I don't have any animals yet. And this is like your alerts. So you can see they're telling me I need to build all my staff buildings. So then you just close that. So and it says I need to build 5. So let's see if we can get them. And what's nice about sandbox mode is you've got unlimited money, but it's not always the right way to play. I'm just doing it in sandbox to show you guys because I'm not very good at the career mode as yet. So that's why I'll show you in sandbox first. Okay, so to build a path, and then at the bottom you've got all your zoo information. So you got, okay, where it says unlimited is normally where your money, but because we're in sandbox mode, we don't have money. This here with the 3 little people by the 0 is how many guests you've got. The stars is like how the guests rate your zoo according to animals, conservation, education, marketing, and then your guest happiness. The little face is how happy your guests are by you fulfilling their needs. Then at the bottom is just your, on the right hand side is just your camera and everything, your temperature in the game, and the date and time. So then you got barriers, which is what you would use to build your animals' exhibits. Habitat is what you need to put into their enclosures, like the beds, their food, water, things like that. Nature is like your trees and your rocks. Facilities is like all your buildings, like your staff buildings and like your food and drink stores for your guests. Construction is like where you can put your lights and your dustbins and things like that. Blueprints, I don't really use them, but it's just like, it's buildings that have already been made for you that you can just place without having to build them yourself. Then you got your path, so you can select what path you want and everything. So that's for the normal path. The middle one is your queuing path, like where they would queue to go and view an animal. And the bottom one is your staff path. So now that means that only staff can walk on it. So if guests see that, they won't walk on it. Then terrain is like when you place an animal in an exhibit, they require certain types of terrain to make them happy. So this one is like, so if I show you quickly, like I'll just go like that. So let's go grass. So you see it actually changes the terrain. So you see there it's going green. So that's what that does. And then sculpting sculpting is where you can push it down to make like a hole for water, or push it up to make mountains, and then obviously you get the little teardrop or water droplet is for your water, so you can either get calm water or rough water. So like that would be like for animals that like to swim, like hippos and tigers, and you'd put sculpts in their exhibit to put water. So let's build a path first so we can place our path building. Our staff building, sorry. So you select this normal path first, so it's that one. Then if you want straight paths, you would push here on the right, you would say align to grid. That's if you want straight paths, or if you just want the normal default path like how they give you, it will look like that on your screen. Sometimes it's just nicer to build straight paths, because then you don't have to worry about where's things gonna go and how you're gonna place things in. So sometimes it's just better to build a straight path than a curved path. So I'll just build 2 little squares like that so far, just so we can place our staff buildings, so I can show you. Obviously you can't build here because you can't place a path there because that's part of the entrance, so you can't take that away. So once you've built your path, you go to facilities and you click on the one that looks like a little man in a house, staff facilities. So you do that, and you need a keeper hut, which now that's where your zookeepers will go to fetch the food for all your animals. So we'll just take this one for now, and you'll see it, if you put it down, it will align the path to the building for you. So let's just put it there for now. So you place down the keeper hut, then you need a staff room. Your staff will get very upset if they don't have a staff room, because they like to go and sit and rest. So let's put down a little staff room. Okay, it won't fit that side, let's put it this side here. Will it fit? Yes, so then we can put the staff room over there. Okay, then we need a vet surgery, but I don't know how big this is. So we'll take that one. Okay, it's not going to fit there. And then you can push Z to rotate the building like that. So we'll put it down here. Let's see, it doesn't want to place. Oh, it's obstructed. Come on. Okay, there we go. So there's the surgery. Then you need a quarantine. Now this is like if you have an animal that gets sick, they take the animal out from the exhibit and put it into the quarantine. So that can be also here next to the surgery, so that if the animal needs to go from the vet straight to the quarantine, it's right next door and they don't have to worry about walking far. So we'll put that there. Then research center is not really important right in the beginning of the game. That's just to do research on your animals. So for now we won't get that. Oh, and look, it's raining. So let's go to guest facilities now. So what we'll do is we'll just place some food stalls down for now. Let's put hot dogs. No, we'll put pizza. Let's put pizza. So you go, and the same thing, you push Z to rotate. We'll put it a bit like that, so that there's a little space for people to queue up there. And then we'll take a drink one. Let's see, we'll go for gulpy. Okay, let's rotate it, and we'll put it down behind the hot dogs, so then it looks like that. And obviously your guests need the toilet, so we'll put down a toilet block as well. So we'll put that down like that. Okay, so that's just the basic on how to place your staff buildings and basic facilities to keep your guests happy. So that's that. So I'll build one small exhibit like for snakes and spiders and that, just so that I can show you how to do it, and then you'll see once that's done, then the guests will start coming. Oh yes, before I forget, we must put dustbins. So for dustbins, you still stay in the facilities tab and you go to the one that looks like, can't really say what that picture looks like, but if you hold your mouse over it, will say bins, benches and security. So then you'll go there and you'll click on the little dustbins, and you can choose whatever dustbin you want, whichever one you like the most. And I normally just put them down next to the side of the path like that. And I only put a few to start off with, because obviously there's only one food stall and drink stall for now, so there won't really be much for the guests to throw away. So we'll just put down like that for now. Okay, then benches, you can also do the same thing, choose whatever bench you want. So let's go with that one, and also just at the end of the path like that, just place a few down just for your guests that get tired, and at least they can sit somewhere for a little bit. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now one more thing I forgot to show you is to hire your staff. So to hire staff, above unlimited, you'll click on zoo, and you'll click on the little man that says staff. Then you'll say caretaker is like people that like sweep up rubbish and things like that. Keeper is your zookeeper. Mechanic is your guy for repairing. Security guard, and vendor is for your shops. But normally when you purchase a shop, they've 99% of them already got vendors in, and then the last one's a vet. So let's hire a keeper. We'll get 2 keepers. Okay, you go back to zoo. Let's go 1 caretaker for now. Then we'll get a mechanic, 1 security guard, and a vet. Okay, so that's that now, and then you just right click to take it away. So there's your staff roaming around now. So that gives you that. So then to build your little exhibits like for spiders and snakes, we're going to need to build another path, make it like a square. So we'll say select grid. So let's build it like that. So we'll bring the path up, down like that to join that side, and then we can build we'll build little exhibits in those squares. So let's go, I think it's facilities, yeah. So then you'll see it says small animal exhibits in the top left. So you click on that, and it gives you like those little glass enclosures where you would keep animals. So then you'll obviously choose whatever one you want. So we'll go with Africa exhibit large. Let's see, will it fit? No, it's a bit too big. Medium one. Okay, that should fit in the square. Yes, it will. So we'll put that down like that over there, and we'll put one this side as well. Okay, there we go. So now the guests will be able to come and view animals in there. So then to actually purchase an animal in one of these exhibits, you'll click on it, and you'll say, oh sorry guys, I forgot to mention, you need a trade center as well. In order to buy animals, you have to have a trade center. So we'll go to facilities again, staff facilities, trade center, looks like the picture of a hammer. So you'll click on that, and you'll just put any one down because it's not really important how it looks, it's just basically there for you to purchase your animals. So we'll just place it there. So now if you click on the exhibit, you should be able to purchase something. So you click on it, and you would say view exhibit animal market. So that will then list all the animals that can go in that exhibit. So you see, you click on it, and it will say, so let's purchase. It gives you a whole list of snakes and spiders and scorpions and like Gila monsters and things like that. So let's see, we'll go for a Goliath frog. So then you click on it, and it gives you all its information and everything, and you say adopt. Then it will say success, waiting in trade center. So let's get a male and 2 females. Okay, then you say request exhibit animal. So here's the exhibit, the animals here waiting in the trade center. So if you click on them and you say send to zoo, then you click on the exhibit. Then what happens is your zookeeper will go and fetch the animal from the trade center and come and put it in its exhibit. So you do that, same thing, send to zoo. Okay, so now you'll see all the exhibits are bringing, the zookeepers are bringing all the animals to the exhibit, sorry. Then you click on it, and you'll see over here it will tell you, so if you want to, you can name your exhibits. So we'll just go Goliath frogs just for now, and you push enter. Okay, so that gives you all the animals information. And if you look by the thermometer, it will say climate. There'll always be a number 1 there. So then you'll see temperature of the exhibit is just right, but the humidity needs to go up a bit. So then you'll just click there to set that. Okay, that's right. And then you'll go to set that. And then if you go up, it must be green in order for it to be fine. So it's still not fine. So let's go there. 77% is fine. So now everything in the exhibit for the animal is okay. So you can add a few of these things into the exhibit if you like. It just makes the animals happier. So you just select that, like that, and then you'll see it says layout 100%, so that means the animal is happy now. So then that's just the maintenance of it, and that's the overview. So you see scenery ratings 100%, so that means all your animals are healthy. So if you go down, you should be able to see them in the exhibit. If you zoom in, it's not always that easy, but if you look around, you do eventually see them, but it doesn't look like they are visible to us at the moment. So if you click on these little boxes that's outside the windows, it's like an education information board. So it just will give the guests information about what's in the exhibit. So you name it if you want to, then you'll click on that's where it says none, and you click on Goliath frog, then you just close it. So now there it's got the information there of the frog, and there is 4 of them on each exhibit, so you'll just you have to do it with all of them. Set that, because then when the guests stand there looking at the frog, they can actually get all the information they need to about the frog while they're standing there. So there's one more to do. Goliath frog. Okay. So we'll see, do we have any guests yet? Yes, we've got 62 guests in our zoo at the moment. See, here comes a group of them. They're going to come and have a look at the frogs. Okay, no, they're not. They're walking past. But we'll see that maybe somebody is going to come. Yeah, see, this guy is going there. He's going to look at the frogs. And sometimes you'll see the guests will like point into the exhibit because it means they can see something. But it doesn't look like he's going to do that because he's alone. It's normally they do that when they're in a group. Okay, why is this one alone in this exhibit? Okay, I'll have to try and fix that. But yeah, it's supposed to be in the exhibit with this one. But yeah, so let's go try and see if we can move him out. I don't know how. There we go, move. So you click on move there, and then you'll click to put it into that exhibit. So then the zookeeper will come and take it out of there and put it in here. Hopefully they will. So let's go see, what can we put this side? So you click on here, you say animal market, and let's get a snake. So we'll go yellow anaconda, so we'll purchase a male and a female. Okay, then you say request exhibit animal. You do the same thing, you say send to zoo. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. So now they'll go and fetch it. So you'll see it's the same thing. It says temperature is just right, but humidity is too low. So then let's put it there, and it will say humidifying. Then we'll see if okay, 83%. It's perfectly fine. So that's how you. So you see, every animal that you purchase, when it comes to these small little exhibits, they'll all have their own temperature and humidity preferences for their exhibit. So let's see, can we see a snake? There's one lying right here. There it is. So then you do the same thing with the boards, that you select the yellow anaconda. This one also, okay, but there's a lady in the way. There we go. Yellow anaconda. And yeah, have they moved this frog out of here yet? No, they haven't. Don't know why, but anyway. So yeah guys, that gives you a feel on the basic start of Planet Zoo. In the next video, we'll be filling up the other 2 exhibits and then building a proper exhibit for like your normal animals, like a zebra or a lion or something. So we'll do that in the next video. So if you guys would like to see more content on this game, please drop me a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your feedback and advice that you may have for me. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you never miss an upload. We would love to have you a part of our YouTube family. So everybody, have a great day, be safe, enjoy gaming, and we'll chat again soon.